in this little apartment. There's a room. As a matter of fact, the room was so small, I remember I was able to open up the window and close the door while sitting on the bed. The one thing about that room, there was really very little distraction. I thought, all right, you know, you've really managed poverty very well. You've got this down to a science.
The most valuable thing you might have in your life that you really don't pay attention to, time.
Now it's time to do for yourself. Go in there and try. I know you can win. Oh, this opportunity is never going to come around. And I sit back and I reflect on it. An incredible miracle. I sell this script and it does very, very well. I'm going to jump off a building. And I really wasn't used to money and I had no idea what I would be missing. I had like $160 in the bank. Like I said, I had to sell my dog. Things were not looking very, very good. My $40 car had just blown up, so I was taking a bus to work. Money meant nothing. It was the opportunity. I ain't talking about the money. Look, the money's going to be there, but I'm talking about your rep, Tommy. Don't sell out. To at least prove to myself that I wasn't a liar, that I wasn't living a life of disillusionment, because that's very difficult when you think of yourself as being a very creative person. And you turn around and at, say, 40, 50, 60 years old, you realize, gee, you're not so creative, you're terrible. You've been leading a lie. If I was going to go down, at least into professional obscurity, I wanted to at least have the opportunity to say to myself, well, you tried. This kid had talent or he's just a big fake. But you're going to sit here and become a bum for the rest of your life.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
That you had the talent to become a good fighter, and instead of that, you became a leg breaker.
There was something about the process of unrealized dreams.
Help me out!
One of the most difficult passages for people to accept that they never were realized in their own lifetime. They didn't get that shot.
What about my prize, Nick?
The person comes from crazy. That's just the equipment you're born with. Some people control it better than others, and obviously they succeed. And then other people are totally nuts, and that's the way they live their life. We have the way life is. There are good days and bad days. You just have to weather those storms. Same way about feeling strong. Sometimes it's hard to breathe.
Man, I got no brains.
I feel like this beast inside me.
Use the pain.
I got pain, I got experience.
You got the heart, but you ain't got the tools.
Remember you said if you stay one place long enough, you become that place?
You, me, or nobody gonna hit as hard as life.
Why can't you change your thinking? Everybody else does.
Because I'm a fighter. That's the way I'm made, Adrian. That's what you marry. We can't change what we are.
Do you know what everybody says? You can't win!
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. You have to face the conflict. I must break you.
Nothing is real if you don't believe in who you are. I don't believe in myself no more. Don't you understand?
How much you can take and keep moving forward.
And you can't live like this.
So living?
It's a waste of life.
It's gonna bother you for the rest of your life.
Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hit. That's how winning is done.
It's the truth, damn it!
I'm afraid!
I just never knew it was supposed to be this hard.
You're the one that's got to carry that fear around inside you.
And not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.
What's cat? There ain't no cat.
You're better than that. Don't keep it inside.
Come on here, to my house.
And if I lose,
At least you lose with no excuses, no fear.
his entire life crystallized at that moment. The sum total of everyone I've ever met.
It takes courage to stick your head above the crowd and voice your own opinion, even though it's not a popular one. You all have it. Courage. It's just pushing the red button. Grab life by the throat and not let go until you succeed.
Winner is Rocky.
Professionally, I was emotionally, spiritually, physically bankrupt.
It takes courage to do a lot of things.
Sylvester Stallone, I'd like to thank you for sharing your dream of Rocky with us.
It takes courage to get up every morning. Bravery, pushing yourself when you don't want to go to work. What life takes away, you gotta replace. If you don't move around a little bit, you start to fall apart. Point is, what nature takes away, you've got to replace. Life is one big juggling act. Juggle happiness with grief. The most damaged people have been the most productive. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but people that are missing chunks in their heart, gaps in their soul, because they weren't given the love and attention when they were very young, that can't be compensated for.
To all the Rockies in the world, I love you.
Quite often, these problems can't be extracted. Bad memories can't be pulled out. They're there. You just have to balance it. Am I going to be caught in this time warp called the past? Let's face it, your problems are from the past. Grief never goes away. If you didn't get the attention you wanted in the first 5 years being nurtured, you're going to have a problem for the rest of your life with nurturing and feeling secure. And it's been proven that nurturing and compassion and love and protection at a very early age, meaning when you're an infant, is more of a priority than food. And when you don't get that when you're young, you crave it your whole life. It's also an incentive to do something with your life. Fill it up with some sense of accomplishment, or it's a release for anger. So it's up to you to lay the groundwork for your future, to not do what other people did to you. It's never perfect, but it's truly important, and that is peace of mind and going forward without fear.
So you keep punching in. When it hurts, sometimes it's a good omen, because when it comes too easy, it usually is not very, very good.